Hello and welcome. It's time for a new YouTube video here on this channel, and today we are doing another first impression video. I have a couple more of these coming up, but today we are diving into a mind mapping application called Xmind AI. Think of this as something like Miro, Mural, some applications like that. Microsoft Whiteboard is another one. Think of this as one of those applications, but with a lot of AI. At least that's what it seems like. If you're new to these first impressions, I mainly just try out the application, talk about how intuitive it feels. Then, in a couple of weeks, I will be back to do a full review because some of these applications have really complex features that you need to spend a lot of time on to figure out. But let's quickly start with the pricing plan of this because this has a couple of pricing plans. So you have Xmind for individuals, which has a monthly and a yearly plan. Let's go for the monthly. That is $10 each month. Then you get unlimited slides, unlimited color branches, equations, topic links, and attachments, SVG, Markdown, and more export formats. You can actually export in Markdown. That is nice. With the premium, you get 500 AI credits, AI generated to-dos. So you can have to-dos inside of here as well. So it feels more like either a project management tool um, or a note-taking all-in-one application. You also get unlimited collaborative files and unlimited storage space yearly. This is much cheaper. You save 50%. So let's jump into the application. I won't go too deep into all of the AI stuff because I think on the free plan you only get 10 AI credits, which is actually what I have. But you get unlimited topics and maps. So if I press the new map, there are a bunch of templates here. So everything from note-taking, class schedule, course syllabus, a business plan, business project, Christmas party. So you have a bunch marketing analysis, missed deadline. So there are a bunch, but let's actually start with a blank map. So here we have a blank map. It isn't actually blank. I can drag things around and dragging them away actually removes them. So dragging them too far away actually removes the line to the central topic. If I drag it back here, so you have to place it in specific places. You can quickly see it based on the line, the blue line that pops up, and now it is gone. So basically it gives you a line. So I can't actually put it here. That is a little weird if you just, it changes the name of it or the number, but it doesn't actually do anything. Can I drag this away? So this feels like it changes like the numbers based on what I do or based on how I drag these. So here, this becomes 2, this becomes 1. If I drag this back and drag this out, you can see that this becomes 3 and this becomes 1. Main topic 2 is up there. So a little weird interaction there. You can scroll up and down. Holding shift should be able to, it doesn't work because in many of these applications, just holding shift, this works in Milanote, for example. I think it also works in Miro. When you hold shift and you scroll on your scroll wheel on the mouse, it actually scrolls from side to side instead of up and down. This doesn't work here, so we will just have to use the slider. Another thing that works is this interaction here. If I just hold and drag, I can navigate my whiteboard. I would like this shift scroll wheel thing to work. That is something I expect from whiteboard applications these days. Right clicking actually gives me a bunch of options. I can paste things, I can reorganize things either on demand or auto. So my guess is that this uses AI to reorganize things. And that would be great if I actually had a few things on here. Data masking, insert floating topic. Let's try that. So that inserts a note. If I click into here, I can write things. So if I do test 1, 2, 3, it doesn't have any backslash functionality. Does it work with Markdown? It does not. So it doesn't have Markdown functionality either. But if I click this and I click this button right here, that actually opens up a note. So I can have a note within my floating topic. So that is actually a cool feature. So let's just drag this into my whiteboard. I don't like the interaction here where things move whenever I place something into my whiteboard, but I really like this here that I can take notes within these floating topics. I can add to-dos as well, but that is a part of the pro plan. I can add links, I think. So I can add a hyperlink. What else can I add here? I can add a label, basically a tag. Let's give it just test. And it appears right here. So I can actually give it a label. I have maths, I have images or attachments. And my guess is that this is comments. Where can I place this? I can't actually place it. I'm not sure how this works. And I can't actually get it to not, or get it to click. Oh, the whole application just stopped working. That explains it. So let's try reloading the page. That is what I'm scared of happening in these videos. So if you just give me a couple of seconds, I will be back after I've fixed the crash of the application. So page broke down, but we are back again. Not hitting this comment button again ever. But you can add things like notes in here, and you can add to-dos. And what happens if I press this? So if I press this button right here, it creates a new topic. If I press this, it creates a subtopic. So what I can do is that I can write something here. I can add a subtopic, and let's say I had a new topic. I could add that as well. Another main topic and a subtopic. My guess is that you can write inside of these as well, so you can do that. I really like that feature, and I also really like how the subtopics work. Can I drag these? I can, so I can make them bigger or smaller. What happens if I press this? So I can show or not show the subtopics. Let's just remove this, because double clicking actually gives you a new floating idea, which I can then write in, and I can then move this into my whiteboard like this. I don't like the fact that I can't seem to add things on top of it. I can only add things like on the sides here. I would like to decide my whiteboard myself. Let's try one more. So adding a floating topic. I also don't like the fact that I have to find these blue lines. So that moves it actually to this side, but I want it on this side. That doesn't work either. So there are a couple of things here that feels weird to me. Like I should be able to decide which side I put my thing on, if I want it on the left or the right side. Can I drag subtopics? That is also a question, because I can add subtopics by clicking here. But can I actually create a floating topic and add it? I can, like this, and add it to one of my main topics. So a lot of cool features here. What does this button do? So that creates a summary, so I can also create a summary pressing. But can I create a new central topic, and how do I do that? So let's just try that as well before I end this video. Can I actually add this to here? Again, I don't really like this, the fact that I have to find the blue line like this. And if I just add a couple more, let's drag this, it won't drag. Let's try this. and see if I can get it to stick with my, I can't, because these aren't, it seems like these aren't main or central topics, but I'm actually not sure how I can add a central topic if I press, because I can also do right click on these and add things, and explain is actually a cool feature, so I can use AI to explain things. I can auto generate to grow my ideas, so it seems like it wants to do a lot with AI. And uh, I think I will stop the testing there, because the app isn't as intuitive as I would want a whiteboarding application to be, but I think that it has a lot of cool features. The web version might not be as robust as the Windows version, which I will test out later. Um, but in general, I would say that I really like the idea. The application feels a little too complex, and probably it isn't just a whiteboarding tool. Because if this was only a whiteboarding tool, I would prefer something like Miro, which is just simple to use out of the box. No need for funny interactions, um, or just the fact that like scroll wheel shift doesn't work, things like that. You can't decide exactly where you want to put things. So if you're just looking for a whiteboarding application, I do not think that this is it yet. I think it is trying to be sort of like an infinite canvas note-taking app with to-dos, and I'm actually not sure what this is trying to be, but at least that was my review, or not review, my first impressions of Xmind AI. And I will be back in a few weeks, maybe even a month, to do more of an in-depth review. I have a lot of these coming up. That's why I'm thinking around a month. But if this sounds, or if this video was interesting, you liked it, please do comment down below, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you again quite soon.